What's up, guys? Welcome back in the shop. So I thought we got a break in the since we got a break in the weather, no rain and no snow. Thought I'd come out to the shop and just play around. And I had a sorry about that truck going by. He's loud. But I have a lot of spalted birch. So I thought I'd just do something with a piece of this. You can see there, it's got some cracks in it. I'm not too concerned about those. I think for the most part, they'll go away. But you got one on each end. But I was just only thing I done, I just kind of cut the corners off of it. I didn't make it round. We'll turn it round. But it's about 8 inches. It's about 4.5 inches thick. I just thought, they make beautiful turnings with all that spalting in there, and it's a very hard wood. But you can see some of it there where I cut this end off. See some of that going on. It's going to be some beautiful grain. But trying to decide if I want to leave a natural edge or not. I don't think I will, because there's not much there. I mean the bark. I'll show you the bark. Of course, I cut this off, but that's the bark. It just peels right off. So I don't think I'll do a natural edge. We'll just do just a regular bowl out of this. Just something simple. Haven't done a video in a week or two, and it's been so cold, and we've had lots of rain and cold weather and blowing snow, and of course we didn't really get no accumulation of snow here in the mountains, but it all went kind of to the north of us. So anyway, we'll get this mounted up, and we'll just see what kind of bowl we come out with. Just something fast and simple. So let's get it mounted up and start turning on this. So let's get it mounted up there. finally got the shape that I was going for there. Just a normal bowl shape. Of course, I switched bowl gouges. I was using a 5/8. Started out with a 5/8 bowl gouge. Just wasn't cutting it for me, and I sharpened them up. So I went back down to my 3/8 bowl gouge, and it done it very well. I'm more comfortable with the 3/8 bowl gouge on the smaller stuff, but and also there you seen me. I was taking a push and a pull cut. I was pushing, but I was going back and forth. I actually watched I watched another wood turner. It's on YouTube. I can't remember the channel, but anyway, he's been turning for years. Of course, a lot better at it than I am. But I was watching him with his bowl gouge, and instead of doing a pull cut or a push cut, he was just using the side of the gouge and almost leveling it out. I don't know if you can tell how there, but anyway, he was taking the side of the gouge, and instead of just using that side on the wood, he was pretty much he was taking both ears and laying it against the wood and just going back and forth. And I watched him do that, and I commented. I asked him. I said, "Why are you going? Holding it like that? Just going." He was doing like an inch at a time, going back and forth. And I thought maybe he's doing it to get a shape. Well, his shape was already there, like mine is. And he said, "What it is." Of course, some of you guys probably know this and do it. Like I say, I'm no professional. I learn as I go. But he was doing that, and he told me the reason he does that, because when time you get done, you almost have to do no sanding at all, except maybe a 2000 grit to get a perfect finish. And he's exactly right. So I've done it, and then I've done it a few times, and I've done it on this one. And I know you can't really tell much in the camera. Of course, it's got these cracks in it too, which they didn't go away, by the way. But anyway, doing it in the camera, or doing it on the camera, I'm sorry, doing it on here, that is as smooth as glass. So I'll hardly have no sanding on this bowl by doing that. I love that technique that he did. I'm glad I tried it, and hopefully I've learned it pretty well. But that's awesome. Especially if you're like me, I hate sanding. It's real dusty, but that works so good. That's just smooth as, that's smooth. That's like you hit it with a 600 grit. Of course, your gouge has got to be sharp. But that's what I was doing when you see me rocking back, kind of going back and forth and coming on around. So, but anyway, yeah, if you haven't tried that, try it. It's amazing. But yeah, that's the kind of the shape I want to go for. I went ahead and cut my tenon, and I get it flipped around. So guess we got that flat spot there on the top, or where the end was, but I'm going to leave that because I don't want to go any smaller. It's already down to probably about 7.5 inches. I done took off a good 1/2 inch to 3/4 up here. Just trying to get rid of the natural edge that was down at the bottom. But the cracks I'm gonna leave. I'll fill them at the end. I'll go ahead and fill them, and or actually I may go ahead and fill them now, and I'll sand it. Then I'll get it flipped around. So let me do that. I'm just going to use. I'm not going to use no CA or anything. I'm going to use actually colored wood filler for those. Let's see. It's actually not a colored. It's a cream color wood filler. But I think that'll fill it up really well. Let me get a. Okay, I don't have it Here, I must have left it in my other shop. So let me run to the other shop right here and grab I use a putty knife for this, and I'll be right back. All right, well, guys, it sucks getting old. I couldn't find my putty knife, and I know I've got 5 or 6 of them, and I could not find them. I don't know where I laid them down up there in the shop, the other shop, but I know I had one in here, but I misplaced it somewhere. I'm sure you guys don't never do that. But anyway, I guess I'll, well, let's mix this up a little where it had set in here and settled. And we'll just put it on there. We'll just use our fingers. Let's put it on there. It won't hurt you. So we'll put that in them cracks. And that'll give it some different color too. I think it'll look pretty cool. I'm all about natural features, and yeah, stuff's a little thick. That's okay. And of course, I'll have to hit the bottom when we get it flipped around there. Maybe messing up. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. But I think it's going to turn out to look pretty cool. You never know till you try, right? So we're going to try it. Get it all down in the cracks. I'm not much of a CA glue. I don't use a lot of CA glue. I mean, I do in some of my other stuff, but I just I like natural. I don't like all that artificial stuff. Even this, I'm not a big fan of it, but we're going to use it. And like I say, I think it'll turn out to look really good. We'll just put it on there like Bondo, then we'll come back and sand it again. I hate messing up that smooth finish anyway, but I'm still going to hit it with some sandpaper. This up here may get turned out. But we'll go ahead and put some in there just in case. So, all right. Actually, I'll come back. We'll do that bottom when I get done and get the tenon cut off. So, all right. So we're gonna let that we'll let that dry, and I'll sand it and I'll get it flipped around, and we'll come back and we'll hollow out the inside of the bowl. All right, got it all sanded up, turned around. Haven't put no finish on it yet. We'll do that at the end. But yeah, that's gonna look pretty cool. I think it's gonna look good. So we'll get the center hauled out. See what kind of surprising grain spalting we got going on in there. So let's get to spinning. That is some hard birch. It's starting to show some pretty color in there. And that knot right there is, I think I may take the edge off a little bit more just to get that little indention out of there. I don't know, that looks, I like the way it looks, but yeah. Anyway, let's keep going on this. So a few more minutes and we'll have it out of there. All right, that's the shape, that's the thickness of it. It's about 1/4 inch, but that where that knot was right there, another piece had come out. So I don't know, I don't like that. Don't want to feel it. If I take it off, I'm gonna be losing 1/4 inch all the way around the rim. But you know what? I guess we're gonna have to. That's all right. Give it some character. I'm gonna take a little off, but I might not take all that out. I'll just sand that smooth and leave it. I think I'm just going to sand it smooth there and leave that, because I don't want to take all that out, because then it'll kind of be, it won't be but about 1.5 inches thick or 1.5 inches deep. So take a little bit more out through here. See, I got an edge right there, so let's do that. That's a lot better. Got rid of that edge I had built up in there. Feels good. Feels good. Let me know what you think. I like reading all them comments that you guys leave. And all the subscribers, I really appreciate you. If you haven't, consider doing so. I try to do a video every week. Being winter time though, I don't get out here as much. So, but I've got, of course, the other channel. I'll be posting some videos before too long on the other channel. Don't forget about that one. Head on over and check that one out. Right now, I don't have a video on there at the moment because it's just it'll be a new channel. Be sawmilling. Went over that in one of the last videos I did. But the name of the channel is Sawmill Junkie. Don't forget to go check that one out. And hit that notification bell. That way when the videos come out, y'all can keep up with me on my new journey. Sawmilling. Sawmill Junkie. And I appreciate everybody that supports both channels. So, what's kind of weird, what's kind of odd about YouTube, I've noticed, probably some of you guys have too, your views and your watch hours will be way high, but your subscriber count stays low. I don't know if it's just maybe they just don't like the content, or people just flipping through, watching the video, not subscribing. Whichever, that's fine. Hey guys, it's free. All you gotta do is hit subscribe. You don't have to watch the channel. Hit subscribe. Come back every now and again. Watch something. But yeah, my watch hours and my views. My watch hours mainly, I've noticed. I use the YouTube Studio. Watch hours are, man, they're up in the 30, 40, 50,000s. I'm 50,000 plus watch hours. My views are very high, but my subscriber count's still at, it's still averaging about, I'm right almost 2,100, which is okay. That's fine. I just thought it was odd, and I said, wow, the watch hours are so high, but the subscribers are lower. Maybe they don't like the content I put out or something. Hey, that's totally fine with me. I get it. I don't like all the content I watch either. But if you do, yeah, hit that subscribe button. It don't cost you nothing. You know, when we do giveaways, when there's giveaways on the videos or on the channel, of course, you have to be a subscriber to be entered into the video or into the giveaway. Like I say, it doesn't cost you 1 penny. All you do is hit that button, and there you go. So, anyway, enough about that. I'm not not begging for subscribers. But as far as the bowl, that's the shape I'm going for. I'll get the sand out the inside here. I'm just going to sand that, make it smooth. I don't want to lose another 1/4 inch of the edge of the bowl just because of that. So it's going to have a rise on it right there, which, hey, that's fine with me. Beautiful grain. Well, let me get this all sanded. We'll come back and we'll put some finish on there. All right. I got it all sanded up there. Like I say, I sanded that edge. You'll be able to see it when I get it off. The only thing I'm going to put is, I'm just going to finish it with some teak oil. Then I'll put some wax on it. This gives it a good finish. So I hope you guys have had a great holidays. Hope the new year's starting out very well for you. And mine is going to be a good year. Going to be a good one. So we'll get this bowl on, and because stuff kind of soaks it in there. That's some beautiful wood. If you haven't ever turned any spalted birch, man, it's beautiful. Let me know. I've got some. I'll be glad to send you a blank. That way you can share the experience with this pretty stuff. Make some beautiful pen blanks. And you guys that do pens, which by the way, speaking of pens, I watched another video a couple days ago of a guy that makes pens, and he does not use a mandrel to make pens. He does it all in between centers, in between headstock and tailstock. I thought, that's a pretty neat way to do it. I've got a pen mandrel, but it's just not my thing. I never did get into it. Great sellers though for craft shows, and they're beautiful. But I just never really got into pen blanks. But they are very nice. Of course, anything you make, yourself is a nice project. So, so there's that. We'll let that dry, and I'll put another coat on there once that gets soaked in. We'll come back and put some wax on this thing. Okay, so that's all dried up. I'll come back and I did put another coat on there. We're just going to finish it off here with some Axe polishing paste and wax. Give it a little friction polish. That stuff works so great. I've got to get a hold of missing that and order me another thing of it. I'm almost out. I've used lots of it. Great stuff. Here, hitting that little notch right there. I always do it till it starts getting really warm on your fingers, and that's when it's working to get into that wood. Plus, it gets your hands warm too. If you're in a cold shop. Nice. Yeah, it turned out really, really good. So let me get it off, or let me get it turned around and get the tenon cut off. I won't bore you through that. And then we'll come back with the finished bowl. All right, guys, there we got it. Another Spalted Birch Bowl. Turned out really nice. Other than that right there, them cracks filled up. So they, yeah, I like it. Kind of blends in a little bit, but I don't know, let me know what you think. Leave a comment, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. Again, thank you to all my subscribers. Really appreciate you. It means a lot. So there's that the little notch that was, or the knot that had chipped out of it. I just kind of sanded it smooth and left it in there for character. I like it. Pretty cool looking. But yeah, something simple out here in this cold shop. I'm gonna go in now and get warmed up. It ain't really that cold in here. It's about 45, but that's still chilly. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was a longer one. I've done a lot of talking, only because I haven't talked to you guys in a couple of weeks. Hadn't done a video. So this was an unedited video. You've seen all my screw ups and all my stuff, and I showed you a new idea with your gouge. That I learned from another video. So thanks for hanging in there with me to the end. Don't forget, go ahead and check out the other channel. Hit that when the videos come up. Be Sawmill Junkie is the name of the channel. I'll be doing sawmilling, woodworking, stuff like that. should have my mill, hopefully have my mill in, hopefully have it set up here within the next few weeks. I don't know if you guys in the market to buy a sawmill, if you'll look on there, a lot of these mills, they're like 6 months, 8 months out before you can even get one. But I was pretty fortunate. I can have mine here in a couple more weeks. Should be here, so we'll get started on that on the next channel. But like I said, I don't want it to bleed over onto this one too much, but I just throwing it out there to get viewers. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Leave comments. I love reading all the comments. And be safe, and we'll see you on the next video.